In a moment, I'm going to show you how the recent blockbuster Lego movie is going to help you get more free traffic for your online business using a brand new kind of optimization which is now far more effective than traditional SEO. But first, let me give you the short backstory. If you've been online for a while now, you'll know that getting traffic from Google's free search results using the old keyword and backlinking tactics is now harder than ever. And the harsh reality is, flat out doesn't work anymore. Which means if it's still your primary online traffic strategy, you're fighting a losing battle, and whatever traffic you're currently getting will likely dry up soon. And here's why. Firstly, Google has fundamentally changed how they rank their search results, now focusing more heavily on human engagement factors. Which means gaming the system is now pretty much impossible. So much so that all the major SEO players are getting out of the game entirely, but more on that in a moment. And secondly, Google's search volume is now for the first time in history seeing a decline, as people move to spending more of their time online on other highly engaging content and social sites like YouTube and Facebook. So not only does traditional SEO not work anymore, if you're still trying to get Google rankings and traffic the old way, you now have to fight even harder for less of the traffic pie. And all the big players know this, which is why they're getting out of the game. Former search engine authorities SEO Moz, Majestic SEO, and SEO Braintrust have now completely abandoned the term SEO from their branding and are now refocusing their products, and many others are following suit. It doesn't take a genius to work out what's going on. SEO as a standalone strategy is dead. The big boys are getting out of the game, and you should too. So what does this mean? Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, it's actually good news, and the future is very bright. But you do have a choice to make. You can either continue flogging the dead SEO horse, wasting your time, money, and sanity on an old pipe dream that's now guaranteed to fail, or you can join the forward-thinking business owners who recognize that the most effective way to approach traffic generation online has fundamentally changed. And if you get in now, you could be in for a big fat slice of the new traffic pie. You see, the new optimization secret for generating torrents of free traffic to your website from Google, YouTube, Facebook, and all the other content sites is user engagement. This means you have to stop optimizing for search engines and start optimizing for real people. Put simply, when you create content that actually engages your target audience, you'll effortlessly build the awareness and, more importantly, the trust that you need for them to do business with you. And this has never been done more effectively than Lego managed to do through their blockbuster movie. Now, whether you've seen it or not doesn't really matter. What's key to understand is the Lego movie wasn't just a movie. It was in actual fact a 101-minute content marketing video that was carefully engineered to entertain, romance, and charm their customers into buying their plastic building blocks. And what most people don't know is that in the months following the film's release, Lego overtook Mattel, the company behind the Barbie doll, to become the world's #1 highest grossing toy company in terms of sales. Now, if you're thinking you have to produce feature-length animated films to cash in on content marketing, you don't. Not even close. However, there is one very practical takeaway from the Lego movie which you can easily apply in your business to quickly gain an advantage over your competitors. The big takeaway is that content marketing creates the greatest impact on traffic, leads, and sales only when your content is engaging. This is because the longer your customers stay engaged, the more trust you build, and the greater the likelihood of them doing business with you. A major side benefit of this is that when your content is engaging, people like it, share it, and talk about it with their friends. Which in the online world means all your backlinks, rankings, views, and most importantly brand awareness grows automatically, faster than you could ever engineer yourself, and all without you having to lift a finger. And when it comes to content, the most engaging, hypnotic, and viral form of content in existence today, hands down, is video. In fact, James McQuivey, PhD and VP analyst at Forrester Research, calculated that it would take at least 1.8 million words to convey the same richness of information and emotional connection with a viewer using just plain text that can be achieved from just 1 minute of video. Video content posted in Facebook is shared twice as often as articles or image-based content. YouTube now reaches more US adults ages 18 to 34 than any cable network, and it's growing rapidly. In fact, video is so superior to plain text content that the search engines now favor it in the search results, even if it's newer and has less authority than an equivalent article and blog post form. I hope you're beginning to see the picture. And whether you personally prefer to skim read content or watch video online is actually irrelevant. The numbers don't lie. Simply including a video thumbnail in an email can boost your click-through rate by 200 to 300%. And by 2017, over 70% of all web traffic will come from video. What all this means is that video is now the primary way people want to learn, shop, and interact online. However, while most business owners know that there is a huge opportunity to generate tons of free traffic from video, very few have been able to take advantage of it. This is because for most business owners, creating good quality videos is still incredibly intimidating. First, you have to fork out for all the equipment, like a video camera, a lapel microphone, softbox or LED lights, stands and backdrops, which quickly run into the thousands of dollars. Then you have to go through a steep and time-consuming learning curve to figure out your lighting settings, camera settings, white balance settings, microphone levels, and exposure settings, just to name a few. And all of that comes before you even get to video editing, which is a complex maze of aspect ratios, video codecs, and file formats that most regular business owners just don't have time to learn. What this means is that creating video content using traditional methods is so complicated and time-consuming that very few business owners ever get around to doing it, even though they know it's now critical to the success of their online business. And remember, content marketing isn't something you just do once. You need to do it on a regular and ongoing basis. So trying to outsource your videos to someone else isn't really an option either. This is because most half-decent videographers charge in the ballpark of $1,400 just to produce a single 5-minute video. And at that rate, regular content videos will cost you tens of thousands of dollars before you know it, which unless you're a big business with deep pockets, simply isn't sustainable. That's why today I'm thrilled to announce that there is finally a brand new way for you to create traffic generating content videos at lightning speed, without needing to buy any expensive video recording equipment, without the use of any complicated timeline editing software, and without going through a long drawn out and painfully complicated learning curve. Because today we're launching Content Samurai, a brand new web-based system that allows you to create high-quality content videos, video sales letters, and even viral videos in minutes, completely from scratch, and all without you ever having to leave your web browser. Videos like this that are capable of generating millions of views, killer search engine rankings, and torrents of online traffic. Let me show you how it works. If you've ever wanted to create videos before, but didn't know how or where to begin, you're going to love this. Here I am on the home screen. To get started, I'll just click the Create a New Video button. And now here's where the real fun begins. You see, we've broken everything down into 5 super simple steps. The first step is to paste in your video title and your video script. The great news is this script can be just about anything: an article, a blog post, an advertisement, or even a sales letter. For this example, I'll show you how to make a video using a blog post. So I'll just copy and paste the blog post title from my word processor, and then the post itself. The second step is to create the visual component of your video, and this is where the real magic happens. You see, Content Samurai has already created your visuals. Using advanced textual analysis, Content Samurai reviewed your article, cut it up into small sections to fit on individual slides, and formatted the text. And Content Samurai did all this with the single click of a button. All that's left for you to do is review your presentation and make any final adjustments. If you want to change the look and feel of your video, you can select from one of the gorgeous themes we've already designed for you. Want to add some images? No problem. You can come over here to the images section and browse through a booming collection of over 112 million royalty-free images. And then select the one you like to add it to your slide. Over here, you can highlight keywords, insert a break to split the text across 2 slides, or hide the text entirely to reveal a full screen image. And if you have something specific in mind, you can easily add your own images over here simply by dragging and dropping them into the My Images panel. And if you want to change a slide's layout, just come over here and choose from one of the preset options. No messing around with complicated and expensive software like Adobe Photoshop, Premiere, Soundbooth, Final Cut Pro, or even Keynote or PowerPoint. And when you've finished reviewing your presentation, which should only take a few minutes, it's time to move on to step 3, which is to record your audio. And once again, Content Samurai makes this a cinch. Here you'll see Content Samurai has automatically broken your video script into short sentences, allowing you to record the whole thing in little bite-sized chunks. Just hit the record button on the sentence which is currently in focus, and then read the text out loud. Did you know that the average adult spends more than 3 years of their life in the kitchen? Then when you're done, you can stop recording and listen back to it by hitting the play button. When you're happy with it, just click the next button to record the next sentence. But here's the really cool part. You see, to help you fly through this step in record speed, we've carefully designed the entire recording process to work with the click of a single button. Just hit the record button to start recording, then again to stop, and then again to move on to the next sentence. By recording your audio this way, Content Samurai removes all the friction and makes the whole exercise an absolute joy. You can then simply repeat this process with each sentence until you reach the end, and you'll be all done in a few minutes. And when you're finished, Content Samurai seamlessly glues your sentences together into a single, clean and coherent audio track. And it's all handled in your web browser, which means you'll never have to mess around with complicated audio editing software that's full of features you'll never need and is downright confusing to use. Recording a professional sounding audio track has never been so fast and so easy before. You can also add music to your video with the click of a button. All Hollywood movies, TV shows and advertisements include music because it's the most effective way to ramp up the emotional impact of a video with so little effort. And Content Samurai makes adding music to your video push button easy. Simply select one of the many free audio tracks included in the system and you're done. And after you've finished with your audio, which should only take a few minutes, you can then come over here to click the preview button to watch your finished video. That's it. That's all there is to it. No editing to do and no complicated codecs, aspect ratios or file formats to fiddle with. Content Samurai has analysed your audio tracks and your presentation using advanced text and speech algorithms and synced them all perfectly together. Your video is done. You can simply press the play button to preview the finished video. Did you know that the average adult spends more than 3 years of their life in the kitchen? With so much time spent in this culinary workshop, you'd expect it to function like a well-oiled machine. However, with most kitchens being so poorly optimised, the reality for most people is that preparing a meal can feel more like a tiresome game of Tetris as you juggle pots and pans, appliances, and groceries that ooze from every cupboard. So in this video, we'll show you 5 incredibly simple kitchen hacks you can apply in your house to better use the space you have. And if you ever want to fine-tune your video, you can do that too, because we've also added the ability to adjust the timing of your slides and audio to your liking. Simply click the manually adjust timing button, move the scrubber to a specific point in your video, and drag the handle to adjust where each slide starts and ends. As you can see, Content Samurai does all the hard work for you. In just a few minutes, and with only a few clicks, you can now create engaging content videos, video sales letters, and viral videos with absolutely zero prior video experience. The speed and ease with which you can create amazing videos in Content Samurai is simply unheard of, and we believe it's going to change the face of digital marketing forever. All that's left for you to do now is to download your video, which is as simple as clicking the Generate button, and then download. Your video is now ready to upload to YouTube, Facebook, your website, and any other content site you want, where it can start generating free online traffic to your business. Never in the history of digital marketing has there been a system so effective at creating such rich quality content that's capable of generating torrents of qualified free traffic from multiple sources, building trust, and turning your prospects into loyal customers. With Content Samurai, you can record an audio track, insert a mode of music, create a gorgeous visual presentation, sync them all together, and render your completed video in just a few minutes. In fact, members of our beta testing group were able to create amazing content videos from scratch in just 15 minutes on average, even though they had never created a video before. Content Samurai has finally leveled the video marketing playing field. No longer will all the free traffic spoils go to the big boys with the big budgets. As you know, regular video creation is now the bread and butter of every online business's traffic strategy. All you have to do is decide whether you're going to do it the hard way or the easy way. With Content Samurai, you now have a powerful secret weapon to claim a huge share of the exploding video traffic in your market, in a fraction of the time and at a fraction of the cost, without compromising the quality of your content. So by now, you're probably wondering how much Content Samurai is going to be. And that's a fair question, given that the only other way to create immersive content videos for your business on a regular basis involves spending thousands of dollars on expensive video and audio equipment, followed then by days or weeks of fumbling around with complicated video software. Or worse, forking out tens of thousands of dollars to have a professional videographer do it all for you. So when you consider that Content Samurai allows you to produce polished, engaging content videos in minutes with zero prior video experience and with just a few clicks, giving you a massive unfair advantage over your competitors, you'll realize that we could easily and probably should charge thousands of dollars for access to this system. However, here at Noble Samurai, we believe in helping business owners, product creators, and consultants like you to make your business dreams a reality. And we understand that fast quality video creation is now fundamental to making that happen in today's cutthroat online markets. So we've made the regular retail price of Content Samurai just $97 per month, which is incredible value compared to the tens of thousands of dollars it would cost to have a professional videographer create videos for you. However, if you've watched this video this far, you clearly recognize that creating video is now critical to generating the traffic and income you want from your business. So as a strictly limited one-time launch offer, for the next 5 days only, we're slashing a huge 50% off the regular retail price. This means you can get full access to Content Samurai for just $47 a month, which pales in comparison to the cost of using professional videographers. But this exclusive Content Samurai launch discount is only available until midnight this Friday, the 4th of September, which is just a few days away. So lock in your access to Content Samurai now and join the exclusive group of business owners, product creators, and consultants who are now creating hypnotic content videos like pro videographers in a matter of minutes. And of course, when you subscribe to Content Samurai, you won't risk a cent. The system comes with our unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. This means you can try Content Samurai for yourself, and if you don't agree that it's the fastest way on earth to create immersive content videos for your business and your clients' businesses, just send us an email to support@contentsamurai.com and we'll cancel your subscription immediately. No questions asked, no hoops to jump through, and no hard feelings. So go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below to lock in your exclusive half-price launch discount on Content Samurai before this one-time offer is gone for good. Remember, video is now the cornerstone of digital marketing, which means if you don't join the smart business owners who are now using video to promote their businesses, your traffic, sales, and customers will soon be snapped up by your video-savvy competitors. However, right now, you can still grab the first mover advantage simply by using the streamlined video creation engine found in Content Samurai. Imagine, in just a few minutes per week, you can now easily produce up to 10 times more high-quality video content than your competitors, and all with just a few clicks of your mouse. But remember, your exclusive 50% off launch discount expires this Friday at midnight. So click the Add to Cart button below this video right now, and let's get you started today.